Well, the Philadelphia Eagles could have another prime target on their hands, okay, in the defensive end market. Since Chris Long's retirement, there hasn't been too much really push from the Eagles that they're really going after somebody. Okay, so you have Leonard Williams from the Jets. The Jets fired their GM. Adam Gase has taken over some of what they're doing. They got rid of Darren Lee, their linebacker, and traded him for a 6th-round pick. Leonard Williams, their former 1st-round pick, defensive end, could be on the trade block. And Adam Gase might be making the move and trying to get something for him. So I don't know what the case may be for Leonard Williams, but he drafted 2015. Had really up and down years. 5 sacks his first year, 2 his next year, 3. And then I think he only had 2 in 2017 and 2 in 2018. So he's been very up and down. But all around him, especially with Leonard Williams was drafted by the Jets in a few years, playing into the league. The defense hasn't really been that good, okay? Had some guys. It's been a lot of shuffling around. Not a lot of chemistry, built-up chemistry next to those guys on the Jets' defensive line. So you have Leonard Williams that is pretty much on the trade block. And now the Eagles kind of go after Leonard Williams, try to see what the Jets may take for him. I think he's due about $14 million this year. And then he's a free agent after 2019. So I wouldn't even panic about it, because if you signed Leonard Williams, you'd owe him $14 million for the year. I think Howie Roseman would extend his years, lessen the cap hit, or just redo the deal, which they could definitely do. The Jets did pick up the 5th-year option, which I think is for this year. Going to cost a lot of money. So the Eagles could pick him up. I think he this is just another body for the Eagles to get. You're missing a 3rd defensive end. You got Brandon Graham, you have Derek Barnett, you know what I mean? You have Josh Sweat. You have Vinny Curry. So you have guys in those spots right now. But I'm just kind of making videos, throwing names out there that the Eagles could get, because you know what? If there is a defensive end in the market, the Eagles could go after it. Now, if you want to learn about the cap situation for the Philadelphia Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles have between $26 to $28 million. We just had $21.5 million after Chris Long retiring. He was owed $3.5, and I think the cap hit for this year for Chris Long was going to be 5.3. So the Eagles saved a really big chunk of cap, 26 to 28 million in cap space. I'm telling you, for a team that was last in the league in cap, already back up to 26, 27 million. Hey, I'm not really complaining about it. And you have money to pay Carson Wentz, which will help a lot. So the more cap coming to us, the better it's going to be left over from what we have. So, would Leonard Williams fit in this scheme for the Philadelphia Eagles? I know that he was in a 3-4. I don't know if he's ever played a 4-3. I don't know if he did in college or whatnot. But it doesn't hurt to bring a guy in. He's the type of guy where they would have to bring him in and he'd have to make this roster, because if they think he could play, they could take that $14 million that is owed to him this year. They could say, hey, we want you on this team for the future. Hey, few more, he's only, he's a few, he's very young, still very young. So you could lessen the cap hit by extending him or just reworking his whole deal. Because, Leonard Williams needs to, I guess he needs to kind of like get on a team where he's going to be more effective. And I think maybe he would be effective with the Philadelphia Eagles. Just pick a hole and just boom, just fly up into that hole around the edge and, and just go after the quarterback. I think that'd be pretty easy for Leonard Williams to do. But this is just a formality of, would the Eagles actually pick him up? And you know what, with trading Leonard Williams, the Jets trading him, the Eagles need to secure the draft picks for next year. The Eagles cannot salvage any more draft picks, okay? Next year's draft, it's hard, man. Unless they want to get rid of him badly for a 7th round, a 6th round, maybe a 5th round pick. You could do that. But you never really know. because Adam Gase gave up, Jay Ajayi, for a 4th round pick, which is kind of crazy. And now you kind of see, with Adam Gase kind of in the picture now, as the GM was just fired, he's taken, Adam Gase is pretty much in charge of player personnel, which I'm kind of afraid for the Jets for that reason. So what would you get? What would you get rid of? What would you trade? I don't know if we really can afford to trade any players that are starting caliber. I don't know if I wouldn't give away a 4th, a 3rd. I would not, because Leonard Williams is not promising. If the Eagles think that he's going to come in here and play really well, then hey, sign him. If they're I don't know if this is really going to work out for us too well, then I would just leave it alone, keep what we have, and have Josh Sweat come in here and work his tail off. The former 4th round pick from Florida State, hey, could do some, make some magic, make some noise. So this is just a, what if moment. But, he's on the trade block now by the New York Jets. So that's all I got to say, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this. I will see you guys later. Stay spun up. Fly, fly.